why do you guys like to live like you're in the Arctic? Every time I go into a room, the AC,
because it's too hot outside.
Like, what is that about? Like, no, but there's AC and there's Antarctica. You guys love a cold room.
Yeah,
because
hi guys,
hey,
welcome to a brand new episode of Lowkey Relatable podcast. My name is Valerie.
I'm T Gobs.
And on today's episode, we're hanging out with Madam Joyce.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
I'm very gassed to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming.
I'm very excited for this episode, actually. Yes. I feel like we're going to have stuff to talk about for sure.
Yeah.
We've already been gisting.
Definitely.
Sorry you missed it.
I'm not sorry you missed it. But let's talk about you being in Lagos, obviously.
Yeah.
How has it been so far?
Honestly, I love Lagos. I really do. And you know what? Yeah, I feel like I want to say something, but I don't want the Easter PR to be the December PR, because I really don't want you lot to ruin Easter for me. I don't want next year to be like, well, Joyce said Easter's better than December, so let's do I don't know, dirty December, energetic Easter. I don't know what we're gonna call it.
Not energetic Easter,
please.
Full energy Easter. I don't know what we're gonna call it, but I've actually enjoyed Easter period more than I did December.
Because there's less people.
There's less people. I felt like I got to meet more people from here.
Okay, fair.
Like I got to see the less giddy people. Like, and before, like, I was meeting a lot of people from the diaspora. It's like, oh my god, hi, where are you from? Oh yeah, I'm from London. It's just like, bruv, like, we've come from the same place. Where like, I want to meet the people from here, and I really, really did. I did a lot of networking. There was a lot of fun parties. The sun was great. Like,
you said the sun was great.
The sun was great.
I was just about to touch on that. I feel like it's only people that are visiting,
honestly,
that think that the sun is great.
Me like it, me love it.
No.
Me love it,
because
like
it's been atrocious. It's been so hot.
Every time I step out of my house, I'm like, God, why is it so hot? I don't fail to say that if I leave my house. Is God, why is it so hot? So I really think it's people that are visiting that enjoy this level of sun.
You take it for granted.
That I left my AC on. Like, I actually left my AC on.
I think, oh my God, I think I left
Can
my
I
AC
talk
on
about
as
that?
well.
Because, sorry guys, why do you guys like to live like you're in the Arctic? Every time I go into a room, the AC,
because it's too hot outside.
Like, what is that about? Like, no, but there's AC and there's Antarctica. You guys love a cold room.
Yeah, because
outside is hot.
The heat outside. I think, okay, do you know what I think it is? Yeah, for me, I feel like Lagos heat, there's so many things involved in Lagos heat for me. There is noise, there is air pollution, there is traffic.
It's just
there is fighting. Lagos heat reminds me of struggle.
Yeah,
and I'm not a struggling babe. I'm a soft life babe. Yeah. So the colder it is, the further away I feel from that struggle.
I see.
Honestly, I just feel like after I've been out and about, like hustling and bustling, I deserve to
be chilled.
AC. Honestly, I can't. I just can't. Never bill is going through the roof, charging me one ridiculous amount per kilowatts in my apartment building as well. The generator is metered, but I don't give a flying fuck.
You gonna turn it on?
Yeah,
listen, it's too hot. Like, I can't do.
Sometimes I do turn it off. It's just like, let me just get a little bit of warmth.
Do you know why? Because you're coming from London.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're very used to warm. We're very used to warm house. No, not warm weather.
Not warm weather. Warm houses. There's no AC.
We don't have AC in our houses.
We have
underfloor heating and stuff.
So you guys prefer a warm house, and in Nigeria we prefer cool houses.
You know what? That's where we differ. But I love the weather, the outfits as well. Like, there's some outfits I can't wear in London. Like, I've really been on my I've really been
fashion
on my
girl.
Fashion girly.
I love that.
A bit of skin, a bit of boobies, a bit of legs, no jackets.
No jacket. Do you know one thing? That's one thing I hate about winter in London.
No jacket.
You will drip down. The outfit eats down, and then you now have to put on one heavy
that's
jacket.
something
so
I really hated too. Especially that I went to London in August. and I was wearing jackets.
No, you're extra. You're doing
It was cold.
August.
It was
Rest
cold. Was it not cold in
Jesus'
August?
name.
Was I
Do
here?
you actually remember? It was
No,
cold.
it was actually- it was that- it
Babe,
wasn't that
I'm
bad.
telling you, it was actually cold in August. It
It
wasn't,
wasn't
like
it wasn't puffer
freezing,
jacket. Yeah,
but it was cold.
it
Like
wasn't puffer jacket.
it was cold.
So what type of jacket were you wearing?
A leather jacket.
A little biker jacket. Yeah, that's still a bit. That's cute. That's
Is it?
That's light.
You know, for someone that does not wear jacket at all, that's
no,
that's
that's
a bit
different.
much.
Okay, I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. That's a standard. Leather jacket is a standard thing in London
Actually.
all throughout the year.
But anyway, I'm glad you're having fun. And I was asking you how Obi's house was on Monday because I ran into you.
Obi's house was crazy. Obi's house was. Guys, can I just be honest? A lot happened that night that I can't even publicly say. But it's one of the maddest. I think hands down the best nights I've had since I've been here.
Are you serious?
Since December.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
Best night. And honestly, like just seeing people having a good time, seeing the energy. I love Obi daily. So it was just guys.
You had a time.
I had a time.
A time was had.
Honestly, I got home at 9 a.m.
No.
I got home at 9 a.m.
Wait, you were at
that
Obi's
Monday.
house from till...
No. I went from Obi's house
Yeah, she said she was
to
strip
one
club.
place to another place. Guys, one day I will live to tell the tale of
Screaming. Not I will
but
live to tell
today
the tale.
it's still fresh. I can't even say. But it was such a good night. It was such a good night.
I'm glad you had
I
fun.
think wild
I
nights
think
in
that's the
Lagos are
pro.
always
That's the pro.
different.
And that's the pro about living in Lagos. I feel like it doesn't have to be in December. Like you
can
can just
be.
go out on a random Tuesday night in Lagos and like yours was a Monday
A
night.
Monday.
Yeah.
But you have the
you
time
have the
of your
time of your
life.
Time of my life.
Yeah.
What?
It was given. It was
Why are you
given.
laughing?
And you know what? Yeah.
I'm having memories.
I'm screaming.
You know when you have those the real party adventures cannot be said.
Yes.
You can't
Like,
say that.
You just think about
If you want to tell them, you have to drag the person into a closet and say,
Listen.
"This is what happened."
Honestly, there's some things you don't
Facts.
even if you tell, there's
Like,
some things
they-
that you
they-
just
they-
even just
You have to
You
This
omit. You omit it.
respectfully.
Respectfully.
Because it's those parts that made the night what it
Sweet.
Yes,
was.
facts.
That's what makes the night sweet. But if you don't say outside, they might think you're an animal or you're crazy. So you just have to type it to your chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what's so funny is that you might never have another night like that, but you would always have like nights that have like you can have another epic night that does not go like that.
Yes.
But like there's always a possibility of having a night out like that in Lagos. And
Yes,
that's
100%.
That's what I love
100%.
this about Lagos. Like I've left my house one day at 3 a.m. and honestly it was this year actually. I had a jolly good time. Like the way the evening started out, it was even rather slow. It was rather dead. Was it? Oh, it was in December. It was rather slow. I was just like, the going out self was even sort of like I was even forced. I didn't wear makeup. I just went like, the way the vibes were going. I was out till like 9, like you.
Listen.
And that's another thing about Lagos. Your night can go from 0 to 1 million.
Listen.
In 2.5 seconds.
Guys, like what the heck?
So you move back.
I wouldn't move here. I definitely and honestly,
Smart.
I love intelligent women.
You are very
I
smart.
love women that do be having wisdom.
I'm so happy you didn't say you move back.
I definitely want to spend more time here.
Yeah, fair.
I love being here in short doses, but I can see that I'm so used to London's structure and organization. It would be very hard for me to come here
And acclimatize,
into the chaos. So I love being in the chaos, but then also having the ability to step out of it.
Yeah, because that chaos has an ending date where you go back to civilization.
Yeah.
Do you know what I find crazy? I know y'all bitches like to tussle. Don't tussle. What I find crazy, it's not even crazy. What I find scary, especially in this economic, is someone will have been to Nigeria at 15 years. They come in December and then they say, I'm going to move here.
Hold on now.
Honestly.
Wait a minute.
Hold on now.
Honestly, like
December do end.
whenever people say they want to move back, I'm just always like, look at the people that actually live here, right?
Yeah.
In December,
Yeah.
you will see that their energy is completely different to someone that is movies like it
100%.
came back for December. And when you gauge like your actual friend, especially if you come early in December when people are still going to work, let's say you're friends with someone
And
that
it's
works in
just
finance,
gearing up, yeah.
and they're still going to work, they're still having to deal with like the hustle and bustle of Lagos.
Yeah.
You're not going to feel like, especially when you're in a system that works, you now come back to Nigeria because you can go to the club at any time.
I feel like Dirty December in Lagos is not run or supported by Lagosians. Last year, if I wasn't working, people in nightlife will always go out.
Yeah.
Can I
Right.
just say, I saw you in December. I saw you at a party, and I thought you were incredible. And you know what I love? Let me tell you what I love. I'm a thick girly, right? And I come from a Western world that the thick girlies are not as appreciated as we should be. And to come here and to see the girls being loved and being the favorites here. And I saw you on the table and you jumped on the table. That's why I followed you. I didn't even know that you had a podcast. I followed
Are
you
you
'cause I saw you
serious?
DJing, and I thought this girl is fucking sexy and she is incredible. You all jumped on the table. I said, I want to be in the booth. I don't know her, but I want to be in the booth so bad. Like it was so sick.
Was it the one at Moe?
I don't even know. I was at a alcohol sponsored event. Where was that? It was alcohol sponsored. Was it Bacardi? No, it wasn't Bacardi.
I know what you're about to say. I know where it is. Don't worry, I remember my kids. Yes.
That one. Yeah, that one.
Don't
And
kill
it was so good to see. I was so gassed to see. I wanted to go to the front so bad, but I was like, I don't want to be a bag.
Oh no, Brent, no.
I'm sure it would have been fine.
Sorry, that was a side
100%.
note.
No,
It was so good. It was so good.
Thank you. So apart from the times, I'm all shy now.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Toby, please don't kill me. I beg.
So apart from the times I was DJ, or if like somebody was doing an event and I went to support, I stayed in my house. I stayed in my house. Valerie, were you out like that?
In
This
December?
December?
No, in December I wasn't even drinking.
Yes, I remember.
Oh, you
Yeah.
was on a dry take. For
She
what
did her-
reason? Dry
I-
December.
I just
Dry
decided to
December.
not drink.
I
in
feel
December.
it. I feel
I
it.
feel like so kind of same thing I was saying, like you can go out and have fun at any point in time in Lagos, and I feel like in December it's just so excessive.
Yeah.
And I also wasn't trying to go out a lot. I probably went out like a total of, I would say, like 6 or 7 times in the whole of December, and that is not a lot for someone that's probably used to go out like every single day, like back in the day. But like I just feel like we'll go out, get drunk. It's like a vicious cycle, like constantly just doing the same thing. And honestly, I was also house hunting in December,
Sick.
so I felt like I just needed to prioritize. Like
Something, very much something.
yeah, like I was still like I was really still adulting. Like I said, like when you look around people that actually live in Lagos in December, they're not just all about like going out.
Yeah, that's
So like I was still viewing apartments in December. I was still like in the thick of all of those things. So
Yeah.
I was like, when I figure out where I'm living and when I pay my rent and I move, then I'll know what's happening. And that's just what I did.
Yeah, I feel people when they come in December, I feel they think that people's workplaces put out a notice that Dirty December has started.
Yeah.
Enter the club, go through. They don't. Life's still very much
is still,
because
yeah.
life is
I had
very
a friend
much
that works in a
life.
bank, and like she would, I obviously can't say who she is, but like she would be out through the night, like from the club. She just go back home at like 6, just shower, wear clothes, and go to work.
No, that's someone that's looking
That's
after
like-
someone's finance.
that's
I'm
a
scared.
stamina.
That's
I'm
what she
scared.
used. That's literally what
Serious
she used to
babe.
do. Like she was about it. Like she would go to work, be at work, and then she used to work off site and on site at work.
Okay, fair.
So when she leaves, she probably like I'm just thinking I can like take like a 1 hour nap, like just pretend like what she's doing is taking longer than it should. But like
fair.
that is how she was fully living December out. And I thought it was so crazy that she was doing that, because it's like, how? Like
That's really scary. I'm not
You're
gonna
better
lie.
than me.
I don't know if I rate it or I'm scared.
honestly, because
I
knowing
feel
who
that
she
it's
is,
incredible
I
feat.
rate it. I think she's a very smart girl.
Okay.
And like she doesn't do drugs, she just drinks. Do you get what I
Okay,
mean?
fair.
So it's like if she can gauge her drinking and not drink so much, I feel like you can hack it.
Yeah.
Like maybe
Fair.
if you get home at 3, you shower before you go to bed, wake up at 6 and go to work. Like
No, that 3 hour nap, I feel it.
no, but
when
sometimes she
you're
won't
getting-
nap.
You're 6.
No.
But
Sometimes she
straight to
won't
work-
nap. Oh. She'll just shower back.
Shower and enter the bank and
Straight.
be punching.
Yes,
numbers.
and she'll be
That's
acting
crazy.
like a
That's how
fucking
someone will
serious
say,
person.
I want to take out 1M. No problem, Sam. Come and give me
She'll
1
put
moment.
10 million.
She put 10 million.
Honestly,
that's
I
the
feel
type
like
of person I want
she
to
has
jam in the
worked
back.
too long. She has worked too long for her to make those kind of mistakes.
Fair.
I feel like for her, she's been back in the industry for like as long as I've been on TV.
Are you
like
serious?
seven,
Fair.
almost 8 years. So I feel like if she thinks that she can do it and be
Big up
successful,
her.
Yeah,
If you want the
shout out to
stamina
her.
for it,
Shout
why
out to
not?
her.
Shout
man.
out
She
to
said,
her
I want
for
this
real,
enjoyment
for
for
real.
work.
Listen,
I hear it. I feel it. I love
hate-
it.
yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, I respect.
But me,
Well,
I've been responsible, so of course I love it.
it cannot be Misha.
I'm responsible,
I don't think I can run that thing.
I don't have that stamina. Honestly, I
don't
will
think
sleep
can
on the
run that
desk.
thing. Listen, in a
exactly.
massive
I
way.
will give
I
up
will
halfway
sleep
through.
and I'll be obsessed that they're waking me up. Like I'll be like, why are you waking
Why
me
are you
up?
waking me
Honestly,
up?
what do you want? What do you want here? Can you not see I'm sleeping? Seriously.
Oh
Or
my
if you can
days.
manage not to jolt yourself awake, you just do hallelujah, amen.
Oh my days.
Goodness.
Oh my days, that's funny.
Okay, let's get into podcast, man.
Okay, I have a question for you guys.
Oh my
actually.
god.
Why are you always oh my god in my questions?
Because honestly, Tommy, with you, and honestly, I just don't know what to expect. They're like a box of treats. Like with you, it could be the most normal question, or you could just say something so insane, and I'm just like, from where?
Well, this question I want to ask it for a friend. I want you. Just looks at me like this bitch.
Oh, I'm not the friend, by the way. Don't look. I'm not laughing at myself. If anyone says I'm the friend, I'm not the friend.
No. It's none of
I'm
us
not
here.
the friend. I'm the friend's friend.
It's none of us here. It's an actual friend, but none of us here. Alright, cool. So my friend was in a serious relationship, right? They split amicably. They're cool now. That's how one day, the ex-boyfriend has come to her and said, hello. She said, hi. He said, I'd like to talk to you. And he said that, oh, like he's in a serious relationship now.
Okay.
He wants to take the next step.
Okay.
That, he's going to meet her mother. Like, talking up the things, like letting her know that he's now in a new committed relationship. Correct?
Congrats.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, as they have started talking about his new committed relationship, obviously she's not aware. She said, great. A little bit confused as to why he's telling her, but great. Do you get?
Yeah.
That's how now he's turned around and he said that, oh, she wants to meet you.
The girl.
Yeah, his new committed relationship.
Joyce said the girl.
I was like, wait. Why?
You guys need to teach me British accents because that the girl. That the girl took me out.
The new girl wants to be the what? Like
That's
why?
what I'm putting to you. So her question is, is it awkward? Because when she, me, my mouth is not that good. Yeah, it's not that good. So I told her that first of all, that's weird. Like
Not that.
why?
Wait, have they got kids together or what?
No kids.
So why? Like,
So I said, you know what? I'm gonna throw it to the group. I'm talking to beautiful ladies.
I'm dying and throw it to the group.
I'm gonna throw it to the group because there's nothing I can say.
Is similar to Jess's as well if they have children. But then I feel like, what if they're friends? Like, what if they're guys?
This is the thing. If they're guys, they're cool. They're very cool. Like, it's not like if they see each other on the street, they're gonna want to start fighting. G-gates. But for me, I don't think it's as deep as having to formally introduce your new relationship.
I hear you.
If they had kids, I would understand it because it's like, okay, I'm taking someone seriously. Here is who will be around your children when you're
facts,
not.
exactly.
But they don't even have a dog together. They don't have puppy
Not the
together.
dog.
They don't have puppy together. So, and for me, the second part of the question as to the babe wanting to meet her,
I don't get.
For why?
First of all, like I'm always quite fascinated with people who are friends with their ex, because I can understand you have an amicable relationship or you have a a base friendship,
Yeah.
but how can we go from being in love and then now we're trying to be my homie, like I banged this thing back yesterday night, like I just don't
To
understand
be honest,
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I can't
just-
be friends with my ex. Get the
I-
fuck
I-
out of
I-
my
I'm
face.
friends with my ex. Are you friends with any of your exes?
I'm amicable, like as in like, how you good? How's your mommy?
You people
Cool.
are even
Like,
still
no,
texting
there's
each other.
I have one ex in my whole life that I still
see?
speak to, and that's only because I was 15 when we dated.
You
It's-
see?
I'm a child. I was a
Sure,
baby.
yeah.
So in my adult
I
years,
don't.
I
no,
think I also have only one ex that I talk to. Actually,
There's
like what we
No.
talking about?
you don't
So
talk to any of your exes.
No,
for what?
I
to
get
talk
you,
about
Sha.
what?
I hear you.
For what?
What if it's like he's just trying to say like he's sorry, just
Why?
I've
wants to
forgiven
be
you. Leave me
cool.
alone.
God bless you. God will use you.
I'm not. Listen. Do you know what? Yeah.
I agree.
People that come and start looking for forgiveness, yes, that like, did they tell you that somebody is standing on the mountain of your destiny, stopping your destiny from coming down to you? Is it me that's standing on the mountain of your
I'm
destiny?
screaming.
It's not. So why are you? See, for me, I always think something's going wrong in this person's life, and someone has told them you've offended somebody.
No,
and
yeah.
what pisses me off is, you've all these years, you've offended me. It's now that is
Now
like,
that your life is
I
shaking,
can't lie.
that's when you realize.
I feel like some people just do that shit because they're trying to smash one more.
Facts. No, it's true. It's true. People like to come back.
Most people, I don't think any man has ever come back because anybody was standing on his destiny. Life is not a Yoruba film.
sometimes it is. Let me not lie. Sometimes it is.
Let's be
Some of the things I've seen. Sometimes life is a Yoruba film.
Bruh,
I'm
like,
crying.
listen, sometimes it's just that nigga is like, that wet. Like, he's looking for
Not
you.
that wet. That you're
Listen,
disgusting.
he reason
years
that
ago-
wet.
4 years ago, your wig was looking a bit tough.
And now we've got that bone straight bust
You
down.
even got
4
that
years
skinny
later.
BBL. You be squatting.
Yeah, now you're looking like a baddie. Why would he be sorry? Why would
My
he
guy is trying to
apologize?
see. My guy is trying to see if like
If there's the door has been left ajar small.
Facts.
Yeah.
And that's why I don't talk to my exes. Once you're gone, you're gone.
Period.
Once you're gone, you're gone.
So wait, okay. Tying question: have you ever slipped and fell on your ex's dick before?
Wait.
Wait. Have you ever visited the museum? Have you ever visited?
Wait.
Have you ever?
Yes, Joyce pays my bucket. A museum.
Museum? Well,
You go, Joyce.
Wow.
Go.
no, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Right. I think I've had enough time to gather my thoughts. Joyce, if I'm speaking on your behalf as well, let me know. So I wouldn't say
You slipped and fell.
I'm addressing the people because these are slanderous accusations. I feel like sometimes one of two things are gonna happen. Sometimes, shortly after the breakup, you might just need small closure. Just small closure.
Closure in the shape of dick.
What's your problem? No, tell me what your
I'm
problem is.
very. I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, same.
Joyce,
Honestly, I don't have
Oh
any
yeah,
issues.
talk freely. Let me let you talk.
Have I? What was the question? Have I ever tripped and fell on my ex's dick?
Yes.
Honestly, I want to lie. But there's obviously also someone here that if I lie, you
catch
know
you.
I'm lying.
No, I don't think you would have even hinted that you were lying. But like, carry on.
No, I haven't.
So now people know your demeanor when you're about to lie. Why did you? Oh fuck, my
It
back
was
keeps shocking me.
Well,
Why did you just do that?
It was the side to mention. You were loading up the lie. You
were loading it up.
no, I haven't.
That's my
I feel
story. I'm
like-
sticking to it.
I don't know.
I've
Joyce,
spun.
I
I'll
can
be honest.
answer.
Yeah, I've spun around the block. I've spun around the
I
block.
appreciate the honesty.
Couple years later. Honestly, I'll be
No,
so
not
honest.
a couple years later.
No, I can't lie yet.
I can't do a couple years.
I'll say something that happened to me recently, right? My ex-boyfriend of years. I spoke to him just to catch up. And I was like, I've not seen you in years. Like, you know, how you doing and stuff. And he was like, oh, I saw you when you was in uni. Now, I was in uni 4 years ago, but I was thinking I didn't see you for time. And he was like, when? I said, when did you see me in uni? And he said, yeah, I went to your uni campus and we had sex.
It was.
I'm sorry?
And
you
and
don't
I
remember?
was like, I don't remember. When? He said, yeah, like, I've been to your uni campus, you know, I came over, your single bed was like this, and we had sex like 3 times. And I was like, I said, are you sure? I said, I don't remember us. I don't recall
This happening.
this thing. And it was like, the fact I don't remember is quite embarrassing.
But for sure, he's certain that it happened.
He's certain. He was saying, yeah, your room was here, your campus was on
Oh,
the
he
hill.
was giving
He
you
was now
visual
giving me maps of my uni. And I said, bro,
Stop.
I don't remember seeing you. But he said we did, so fucking hell, yeah, we must have, mate. I don't remember.
I'm actually dead. You know, sometimes it's possible for you to.
3 times though. I said,
It happened 3 times.
He said he said we did it more than once.
Okay, so I don't know about 3 times.
There's a lapse.
Yeah, there was a mental lapse during that time in my life, clearly, because I don't
Like
remember.
you really suppressed it because you're like, I don't want to remember this shit.
Clearly, bro. Because I don't remember. I really was sitting there racking my brain. Like, I actually don't remember.
If it's one time, then okay, it's possible. That you
Fair,
forget.
like, yeah, just
He
put
said it
your-
happened a few times. I was like, it couldn't have been that fucking bad, mate. It couldn't have been that.
But if it was
unmemorable.
that bad, that's what will make you remember.
Remember?
Yes, now that's true. Another angle.
It must have
Maybe
not
it was
just been
very mid.
memorable. It probably was mid.
Very
mate.
mid.
That's crazy.
It probably was mid.
That's actually so insane.
Couldn't
So I was
remember.
it was funny that you said, when you said that, I was going to say that, have you ever seen someone and thought they were familiar and wondered where you know them from and then realized you guys probably hooked up or something?
Do you know what?
Or is that just
No.
a meeting?
I don't do hookups.
I don't do her.
Every person, every one night stands, I don't do. Everyone that I've slept with, I've loved and had a little fairy tale moment with them for like 3
Yeah.
months, because that's my kind of thing. I love love.
Same.
I love love. I can't be intimate with someone if I don't have that emotional, that even if it's fake, because sometimes I'd be fake. I'd be like having fake
I was about to
emotions
say,
with
like,
people.
do you really connect everyone emotionally?
To be honest,
love that, though.
To be honest, I think so. I think because of my job, I'm a communicator, so I do
Yeah.
connect with
Fair,
people
that makes
very
sense.
quickly. Like I connect with people, and sometimes it's not reciprocated. Sometimes it's just me. Like, I have this emotional
Yeah,
connection with
communicating
someone.
with yourself.
Trust me, facts. I'll say it. It's probably the case.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah.
think so. Have you ever communicated so clearly to someone and the person is like, you communicate so well. I wish I could.
Yeah, 100%.
English
I've
and grammar.
had a man tell me like, wow.
You know what that means,
Yes,
right?
sir.
That just means like, well done.
Yeah. I've had a
Literally.
man tell me that, wow, you're so emotionally intelligent and you're so communicative.
All right.
I think that's gonna be a problem for me.
At least he was honest.
And do you know why? You know that Homer Simpson meme that used to just
You just
disappear in the
disappeared
tree?
in the hedges, I swear. Because like,
Because what
think
the fuck?
For me, if you,
But that's so scary.
if one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fucking talk, man. Like, I honestly, do you know the thing about me is one thing I will say is I would pick my time to talk.
Yes, I
But
agree.
I would 1,000,000%
Say something.
express
Yeah.
myself. Like, if I don't express myself, that means I'm planning to kill you. Like,
When
quietly.
you go quiet, yeah.
Yeah, like if I don't,
agree.
if like, or like I'm like, you're not probably not going to speak to me in the next like 2 days. If I go silent on somebody, and not even
done.
in a dramatic way, but if I go silent, like, so things happen and things are happening, things that I would normally, because I would have been talking since, things that would normally be like, oh, like, this happened, I wasn't comfortable with it, was, you just notice that all of a sudden there's a skating rink, things are just sliding.
No, it's skitty.
It's either I'm planning your demise or I'm planning the relationship's demise.
One of the two.
Listen, can't even shout, honestly.
Goodness me. No, I'm planning your demise. You're a scary
I
baby.
actually said that very casually, but like, And I feel like I'm revealing more and more of myself on podcasts. I was watching one of the episodes and I was like, damn, I used to be the patron says for forgiveness before, but now I'm just like, fuck it. Let everything burn to
Good
the
girl, not the
fucking
plate.
ground.
Yeah,
I feel it.
100%.
I wish I was like that though. I feel like I'm somebody that even when someone's done me wrong, I still think about them. I still think about like their feelings and their emotions.
I'm not gonna lie. I
See,
always
and
think about
that
how they
used
took
to
me
be
for
me.
idiot.
Yeah.
That used to be me. But only thing I've realized is that it doesn't pay. So I had a very recent friendship breakup, and the thing that made me stop talking to her was something that she's done since the beginning of our friendship. And it's something that I've also sort of denied that she was doing because of what was happening. Like, I've sort of been in denial, and I'm like, no, it's not really like that. Because whenever you confront her, she'll be like, oh, but there are always certain like other factors that like came into play. So it was easy for her to have some sort of plausible deniability, right? But then what really gripped me, and I've known this person for 13 years, what really gripped me is that I realized that she was the only friend that I have that was always constantly in these kind of scenarios.
Okay.
Fair.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And I feel like since this thing has been happening since I've known you, and I'm constantly talking to you about it, like, why is it still happening?
Yeah.
And when I said this to her, I'm like, I'm actually tired of like always talking to you about the same things. Like, we're constantly talking about the same things. She said that I'm saying that because when I say I forgive her, I don't forgive and I don't forget. That is because I'm bringing up the past. That's why I think that things are. Do you understand what like what she was saying was not making sense?
Yeah.
But like she now also went a step further and said, "But oh, you've also done things to upset me and things that I've forgiven you for," and that was what like sort of threw me over the edge because I'm just like, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah,
now.
but it's not about that's not tit for tat.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if that's how you see our friendship, where, oh, because you've offended me, I can offend you, then we're actually not supposed to be friends. Do you understand? Like,
Yes.
So it was just so many things that were like just unraveling and revealing themselves to me. And it was in this particular friendship that made me realize that as much as I would think about her, I've also made my peace with the fact that I don't want to be friends with her anymore.
Yeah.
And that's fair.
Like that is, and that's something that before I would fight it and I'll be like, no, why would I say I don't want, like, now it's not that I'm beefing you. It's not that I've said like, oh, I don't want to like talk to you. Like, I just don't want to be your friend. I don't want close proximity around you. If we're out and I see you, I'm going to say hi to you. If I see you out the first time and I say hi to you and you don't say hi back to me, that means I'll never say hi to you again. But the reality is I don't want you in my space, knowing my business and like being so closely to me. And I feel like it's very okay for you to like establish that because if I did this years ago, if I literally took this like stance and I was like, you know what, like this thing that you did to me is let me push you like this far away, I wouldn't have been here now.
Yeah.
I agree.
I feel like a lot of times when people have friendships that long period of time, you always want to do what you can to make things work
maintain
because
it,
of longevity. But I always say friends are seasonal and they could be seasonal in the sense of 25
They're
years
evergreen
seasons.
seasons.
Like they
Or
say, 20 friends
10
cannot
years
stay together
or
for 20
20
years.
years.
Yeah, so it's a thing where sometimes even your friendships has been 13 years, you start to realize as you go older, you do tend to outgrow and you do tend to part ways and
Exactly.
stuff, and you do tend to have different like ideologies and ways of thinking and ways of life that evolve and you
agree.
evolve out of your friendship, and that's okay to one day wake up and be like, do you know what? I don't think I want to be your friends anymore.
Yes, and
I agree.
I don't know what the beef there is. Like, I just feel like it's also even insane for you to think that someone is just going to constantly take the same thing that you do
I
every
think it's
single
a
time.
Nigerian thing. I think
Do you think
obviously
so?
100%.
I think everybody takes the piss, so.
I think everybody takes the piss, but I feel like there is a brand of forgiveness in Nigeria that to me seems like absolute madness.
That's why I said, like, Nollywood, you know, all this like, it like, you don't understand how much the media that you consume actually affects and shapes the way you see things.
Yeah.
Because we constantly watch these films where the man has done something crazy to his wife, the mother-in-law has done something crazy to the wife,
And then they'll now
at the end, they'll now
reconcile
come and
to
start
God
preaching
be the
forgiveness.
glory.
Like, do you understand? Like, no. Sometimes light a bitch up. Do you understand?
I agree.
Sometimes
agree.
let's fight.
Wait, do you know what? Do you know what pissed me off when I first came to London? Yeah, what absolutely got under my skin.
No, Lagos.
When I first got to Lagos, what absolutely got under my skin is someone would do something. I have every right to be angry. I have every right to be reacting the way I'm reacting, and then everybody is telling me that no, you're doing too much. It's not up to that. No. What this person did was diabolical.
Yeah.
The fact that they're not in prison or I have not run them over with a car is a blessing.
All this,
you can't tell me how to act.
Those stoop to their level. Honestly, I'm in the gutter. Like, I'm low.
They go low, I go underground.
Yeah.
They go low, I go underground. What the hell?
My close friend said to me recently that you really changed though. You don't forgive people like and I was like, yes, spread the word. Let everybody know that.
I feel like when people see, especially in Nigeria, people see forgiveness as a weakness. Like, okay,
they do.
You can,
or like you're
get
stupid.
Over it. It's fine.
Or so like you're stupid.
They'll just do anyhow. Say, oh, sorry, it was not intentional. You ain't never met a bitch like me.
Honestly, no, there's nobody I can't fight. Honestly, but like, let's save the drama and stuff.
I would say I actually I hear what you guys are saying, but I actually feel like forgiveness is a very self thing to do.
I'll forgive you on my own. It doesn't mean I have to relate to you the way.
I think that's what I think. It's like what is the level of forgiveness we're talking about? Because it's like I feel like, do you forgive someone but then you distance yourself from them? Is that true forgiveness? Or can you forgive someone but still hold them accountable? Or is it forgiveness where it's like, I forgive them and then now I have to forget everything that happened and be their best friend?
I feel like there's some actions people do that if you extrapolate, extrapolate what with that action, it will arrive at the conclusion that they can kill you. I feel like if you take, they did this, and if you draw it all around, the conclusion is murder. So to avoid any murderous situations towards myself and my person, right? Because I always say, God would not let me be in a fight when it's me or the other person. Because it always be me.
I'm screaming.
Can never be the other person.
Listen.
But like to avoid those types of situations in the future, I feel you have to remove yourself.
Facts.
I feel there's some dastardly things that people do that when I hear that, oh, but we're still friends, I look at them and I say, maybe you have a mental illness. Do you understand?
Yeah, agreed.
They're minor things that it will hurt you.
I agree.
But you can hold them accountable. But it gets there to a point where how long do you have to hold them accountable for? Do you get?
Yeah.
Or how many times do you have to hold them accountable for?
Yeah.
Because you're not a child, you're not a toddler.
Yeah.
Even Fonzworth is my puppy.
Oh, you have a dog too?
Yeah.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah. Little cute Lassa. Fonzworth, when he was a puppy and he wanted to be killing himself by chewing electricity, by the time I gave him a spray in the face, now if he wants to go and start sniffing cable, I say it's connected to lights. You're an adult now, you chew it, you die. He now looks at me and says,
I'm screaming.
Yeah.
And he walks away. Do you get? How long do you hold them? And there's some things that, yes, it's irritating, but it's just like water off a duck's back. But the one I'm talking about is that one that if you let it grow, it's gonna lead to somebody dying.
Honestly, I just feel like if these days when something happens, I just look at the thing that has happened and I wonder if the person knows me better to have done better. If the person on their own knows better to have done better. And if I try and communicate and you're acting like as if you cannot understand what I'm saying, like I said on the last episode, if you're not acting like you don't understand what I'm saying, okay, no wala. Like
no one.
Do you understand? Like it's calm. Like like okay. Like let's see how far it's gonna take us, and then we'll know where we'll go from there. Anyway,
it's the waiting around to see how far it takes. Of it.
Honestly, like not even waiting around, like staying. Like let's see where you get from. Like
fair.
This thing
Okay.
Like, let's see how far you get.
Okay. Fair.
But anyway, My back is fucking killing me, man. Like I was about to try to end the episode because my back is killing me.
You
Is
need
it
to lie
paining you?
down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, like it's like I told you. The gym.
Gym.
This is what happens when you're always bending back for real daddies.
Oh my god.
Bend your back and lift your nose. Come on. Turn sideway, lift your leg up.
Bend
Bend
over
your
and
face
touch toe.
Sit your back and turn to the side like you know you
I
fed up.
actually wish that was what was happening.
Broke off your back.
She went to the gym.
Like I'd been having this weird kink in my back.
Sorry, I really didn't.
I thought. What?
I just heard.
Kink in my back.
No, I just heard this really weird kink.
Kink.
I'm
Baby,
having this weird-
arch your back.
It's unfortunate.
Point your toes.
And like it just
Sorry.
escalated yesterday, man.
Hello.
Yesterday I couldn't sit, I couldn't stand, I couldn't lay down, I couldn't walk. I had to be driven home from the gym. Like I
Oh, it was
cried.
bad, bad.
I
Oh.
cried on the gym floor like a baby. Hey! Who asked you? Nobody asked you anything.
I want to hurt my back small. I want to hurt my back small.
I actually hate these babes.
Do you know what? Can I just say, like, obviously being a thicker woman, yeah, when a guy can carry you, don't you feel like, wow,
Yeah, I like a guy that makes me feel small.
it makes you feel skinny.
Honestly, it would take a lot for a guy to make me feel small, but I feel like if you can carry me,
When you
then-
carry me, it's like, wow,
Wow, you're trying, no?
you're really,
Like,
it's
it's really strong,
It's
man.
getting strong.
Mount.
Listen, not gonna lie, because sometimes there has been occasions where I've been carrying. I'm just thinking, you got it like that.
Mm-hmm.
You
And
got
then
it
you
like that.
yourself, you have to act like you've been here before.
You know, I can't even lie. There's just this the thick girl in me just always like I beg.
Yeah. Don't jump me. If you like hurt yourself, don't jump me.
But I'm
I
just
mean,
like I beg. I'm always afraid of falling down. I'm just like I beg, like bro. Anyway, it's all good. That's my back shot.
Belle,
Sorry, man.
my sweetie.
Honestly, I was even saying, like, I was cracking as a joke yesterday to my friend, and I was taking care of me, and I said that I couldn't even arch my back, but I tried to, and like, it wasn't bad.
Are you not? Are you not
Wait, I
you
tried
not a
to. I
man?
made an attempt. I wanted to just check. I was
Just
still,
check I was still
working.
capable.
I was still working. So
I
I'm
was
just going to.
just trying to do the important motions, you know. I knew that I couldn't sit on the toilet, but I just wanted to know if
You couldn't sit
So
on the
the toilet,
toilet,
but
but
you
you
could
wanted
arch
to know
your
if you
back.
arch your back.
see because of the muscle.
The spinal
The
alignment.
spinal alignment.
Like, I feel it.
You
Like
understand me?
the alignment. I
Like
get
I
it.
feel like when you're sitting in
Downward
chair, you have
doggy to
dip,
stretch.
and then, oh my god. Okay, thank you so much
I
for joining
swear
us
to
on the podcast.
Thank you for listening. Appreciate you.
Need to stretch. Bye. But hopefully the physiotherapist will figure it out. I don't know.
Is that the one that's carrying you? Sorry. I'm a troll.
Ah, oh my god! Thank you so much for being on the episode.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for
It was
coming.
so much
Thank you
fun.
guys.
It was a long time coming.
Yeah.
Please, can you tell people where to find you?
Okay, so you can find me every Wednesday on Cocktails and Takeaways, my podcast. And you can also find me on social media, Madam X Joyce on Instagram. And if you type in Madam Joyce, I day somewhere. You dig,
Okay.
so that's it.
I've there somewhere. I love that.
Thank you.
Hold on, I have a question though.
Talk to
Why
me.
Madam Joyce?
Do you know what? It's so kinky, innit? Basically,
I knew it. Let me not lie.
It's not. It
It's
wasn't
so
that.
kinky, innit? I knew it.
It wasn't.
I knew it.
Wait! Don't sound bite me. Basically, when I was 14, I was very grown. I thought I was grown for my age.
Okay.
I thought I was too big. I was like, I'm 14, but I'm a big girl. So I had this older auntie, and every time she used to see me, she'd be like, Madam, big girl, Madam Joyce.
Oh, okay.
So from there, it just kind of stuck. Then one day I was looking for a Twitter handle because everybody had a cool Twitter handle back in the day, and I was like, Madam Joyce, like I like Madam Joyce. I think it's cool.
like
and then
that.
it just stuck from there. So it's just from me being a child thinking I was too grown and my aunt's taking a piss.
I like it.
I like it.
Not
though.
because I'm a dominatrix, but I do love
Honestly, I
leather.
thought that was
I do love leather.
that was where it was leaning to. I was gonna say I fucking knew it.
Honestly,
I was right.
I'm not. I'm very submissive. Like I am very
was very
submissive.
surprising.
That's so cute.
Do you know what?
That's surprising.
Most dominant women are very submissive in the bedroom and submissive in their relationships.
Yeah, I agree.
No?
Yeah, to a certain
Because
degree.
I'm
yeah.
submissive. I'm a
agree.
baby
Yeah,
girl.
to a certain,
I'm
very
like,
certain
yes,
degree. Yeah.
yes, daddy.
Honestly, I don't like using my brain when I'm in relationships.
Bam.
What should I order? I'm like, order for me. Tell
Yeah,
me
order
what,
f- yeah.
what am I eating today, daddy?
Like I'll eat whatever.
Yeah,
I
I'm
eat,
so bad.
honestly.
I don't like if you can push me into the road. Like, I don't look at if I'm crossing the
I'm
road.
always like,
If I'm crossing the road, you are the. I'm just
Like-
following you.
yeah, seriously.
honestly,
I'm so submissive.
Yeah,
in a
turn off
relationship.
my brain.
Yeah, seriously. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to breathe. How do I breathe? Breathe
once
me
I
out,
have to
Charles.
think in a relationship, like think about like once I have to plan, I have to. It's just no longer fun for me.
I was just too stressed.
Like you are a man.
Yeah, you're
Your
a
mates
man.
were hunters and gatherers.
Do that.
Yeah.
facts.
Be that.
Anyway.
Because
Do that. Be that.
sorry, just off your hands and girlfriends. Men used to go to war.
Please.
Men used to
let's not
actually.
talk about the decline.
Men used to fight for country and self.
I wish there was like a culture in Nigeria where like
They used
the
to.
people that are interested in you, they will all just come out and fight.
Oh my god, that'd be so fun.
That would be lit.
I swear.
So lit.
like a duel for the
yeah,
strongest.
like for the
But
yeah.
like
strongest
physical
man.
combat too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like the most
So you get to pick the best of the selection.
Yeah, like how they used
Yeah.
to flog men before. You know, oh my god, when I heard that in the Hausa culture they used to flog the men that come to marry the wives. I asked my dad if they flogged him when he came to marry my mom.
Did you get flogged?
No.
No, but I'm really.
My mom was like, they don't do it for everybody. I was like,
oh, they know who they do it to.
Ah,
Oh, they know who they can do it to. Fair.
but like imagine actually
that.
collecting lashes of the king.
I would love that. Do you know what? We should have like different rounds. So you have like I need to know that you can carry me up the stairs. So I think each man would have to have
So
a
you
round.
have to have a tournament.
You have to have a tournament. Round one is you have to carry me up and down the
Physical
stairs 5
strength,
times.
like-
If you fall on the 4th time, elimination.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
So
Elimination.
it's a quest.
It's a quest,
that
yeah.
shows
For
your
different
heart.
Cross my heart,
attributes.
yeah.
Fair
Cross my
enough.
heart. You need to
I kind of
fight.
like that.
Do you know? Because do you know what? Like if we're in the club, right,
Uh-huh.
and someone's like looking at you, squeezing your bum, and your man can't do nothing. Is that not a pussy
No,
thing?
first of all,
we
first
need the third round. Can you fight?
Yeah.
And are you ready
First
to
of all,
fight?
yeah.
What are you doing?
If I'm dating a man,
No
Right.
word.
if I'm dating a man,
Say
and
it.
someone
Lad.
rocks his jaw in front of me, I can never respect him again. Listen, I'm telling you, if I dated you and someone rocks your jaw as if they flog you and you drop, worst, you don't drop to the floor, I can never respect you again.
I
What
actually
is that?
feel it. I feel
What
it.
is that? I would rather you use your brain to get out of this situation.
Do you know what? Even if you fought and lost, I would rather you fight. But to just have a one bang on the ground
and then
you're on the floor, people are now saying, "Are you all right? Are you all right? Is
No,
that all right? Are you
honestly, okay, so you stand up
Word.
from that to fight and then you still lose.
say that again.
No, I'd rather you fight. I'd rather you put up a fight as a man than for
Like
you to
it's
get...
like it's fair.
It's
like
fair,
it's not
okay.
that they got like the only reason he won was because he got a sneaky one in, or do you get not like he's had the advantage.
No, but he
and
could have
he's
the advantage.
the
He could
other
have
guy.
The other guy could have the advantage. I'm very happy with my man might not be the strongest of the bunch, but at least try.
No, I
Even
don't-
if you
I don't.
windmill, do something.
No,
but
if I
to
see a
get
man
bag-
windmilling and get the fuck out.
I don't condone violence, but my man has to be the one to have thrown that punch. Because if he's anything other than that, I don't want to imagine a scenario where he's the one standing up to defend himself. I don't want to imagine a scenario where, like, no, let him be the one to have just thrown that punch. Because, like, you can't, windmill is worse than. That's it. You call me. Listen, if that man is talking to me about something serious, that's what I'll be saying.
Literally,
You
the
can't-
visual representation of fighting for your life.
If
The
you should
fucking
talk
way.
too much, I just like. like, if I catch you, what?
Valerie, your worth and best worth combined.
Dead ass wrong. You dead ass wrong for that.
Grimy
Like,
bitch. How dare you?
Imagine staying with a man that they beat. Any small, you just say,
I got like no, but I hate to say it, yeah.
You
But
hate to
I don't
say
know.
it.
I don't know. Maybe it's how I was raised, yeah. But I would rather you not engage in the fight,
Yes.
yeah, or get out using your brain.
yes, or find a way to
Rather
dip.
than, do you know what's the worst? Yeah, the ones that will mouth off and then they get weighted.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
So what was
No.
what was that?
Do you know what that makes now? Now take that scenario to the worst notch. Your man is raging. You're telling him, baby, calm down. Baby, look at me. Look in my eyes. Look at me. Baby, look at me. Your man now says, no. You hear what he's doing to me? No, I'm going to go and fight. This is your sign. Just for them to spin his jaw. Honestly, I was just looking at him like this. Oh, you see yourself?
Stop him as well. As they're beating him, you have to jump in on the stomach.
I'm like,
What the fuck is that?
You see yourself?
No, baby, look at me.
Baby, look at me.
Baby, this is
not you. I know you. I know you do this. This is not you.
You don't need to do this.
My chest.
Go for any man that makes you do that. That man
He hates you. He wants to.
Any man that makes you do that
Baby,
and
look
then
at
lose
me.
the fight,
Baby, look at me. Don't add
and he's there.
No. What's he on? What's he on? No. What's he thinking he's doing? No.
Growling.
But
And then you
imagine,
lose.
Imagine you tell your man to calm down and he calms down and he said, oh, your girl's telling you to calm down. And you
No, but then that's you can tell that person is just trying to instigate someone.
yeah.
Like that one, you can have a
okay,
black.
but like, what if true your man couldn't actually fight and you're just using you as an excuse? Smart.
No, but
like you said,
exactly,
use your brain.
That's how you end up getting banged in the face.
Because if you rise up again,
Or stabbed.
then
I hear
that's
you, I
how
hear
they
you, I hear
spark you in the face. You drop,
hear
and
you,
now
I hear
you
you,
have
I hear you.
no front teeth and no girlfriend. That's crazy.
Listen, and that no front seems to take a long time for you to get a girlfriend.
Can you see?
Okay, all right.
That took a very sharp
The
time.
takeaway from the podcast is don't get into a fight around your babe. Rack with the guys. Let's
Only the guys.
answer that you can come.
Gym. See, listen. Let me tell you something. Yeah, can we stop going to gym just for aesthetic?
Why?
No, I mean the guys. Don't just go for strength.
Listen,
Go for strength because some of you guys you're doing bicep, tricep, and
but you can't
bicep,
fight.
and people are banging you in the face.
Also,
Yeah.
can you start working out on legs? Because a lot of you niggas are looking like
Stop
Johnny Bravo.
it! Stop it! Stop it! It might be hereditary, right?
It's not that hereditary.
It might be. Listen, don't worry, man. Man got you skinny leg boys. Man got.
No,
But
big
twins, they
guy.
do be missing legs though.
yes.
Yeah.
They do be missing legs,
I was
though.
like- and then now look. You now look like you've been on steroids, and it's really horrible. So just
Yeah.
like 2 leg days a week, it won't kill you.
But you know, women have stronger legs than men.
That's true.
No one's asking them to grow a dump truck. We're just asking you to
Women have
balance
stronger
yourself
legs.
out.
Even from the gym,
you look
like,
like
you
an
can tell.
improper fraction. Balance yourself out.
Alrighty then. And on that note, we now will actually end this episode because this bitch just goes on an improper fraction.
I didn't say. I said you look
Listen,
like.
if you're chocolate, 6'1", dark skin, beard,
and you work out legs.
and you work your legs out, and you can carry a thick girl up the stairs, shout me in it.
Shout me in it, Madam Joyce on socials.
Yeah.
See,
my
this is
days.
why I was so convinced it was the dominatrix thing. Did you hear that? Yeah. She's like, yeah.
I'm
Shout me.
screaming.
So
Shout me.
convinced.
Okay. All right, let's go for real now. My phone just
Let's do
ringing.
it. Yeah, let's go. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank
we
you
are.
guys.
Thank you.
Don't forget to do all the good stuff. Like, subscribe, and see you in the next episode.
See ya.